What's going on, friends? Logan Myerz here for Cinephellas.com. Tonight I'm reviewing Olivia Wilde's directorial debut, Booksmart. So this movie's been super hyped up. There's been a buzz going around this flick for so long. If you go to the movies, you're bound to see the trailer for Booksmart. And, this movie is actually really phenomenal. I went in, really excited about this movie, just seeing the trailers. We have these two high school girls. Beanie Feldstein plays Malee, is the younger sister of Jonah Hill, which I found out about. And the other character, Amy, is played by Kaitlyn. And both these characters have a really great relationship. They've been friends forever. They've worked their ass off through high school. They haven't gone to the parties, they haven't partied at all. They focus all on school education, getting really good grades and getting out of this high school, moving on. People around them are partying and having fun and doing drugs and drinking. But somehow they get into good colleges too, as we find out in this movie. So they're kind of pissed off about that, Amy and Malee. How are all our friends that have been partying for 4 years somehow got into good colleges, got scholarships, things like that? What are they doing wrong? So they think, they held back this long for 4 years. Tonight's the ultimate night to go out with a bang and party. So there's bound to be some really great comedy, some things they're going to fall into. And this movie does not shy away from comedy or, these over-the-top, absurd moments they have on this one particular night. Kaitlyn's character playing Amy, she's gay, attracted to other women, but it's not like a story that we've seen over and over again about somebody finding the courage to come out of the closet. No, she's already, I'm gay, not dating anyone. She's kind of awkward, but really smart. Her parents are played by Will Forte and Lisa Kudrow. Phoebe from Friends, they're hilarious in this movie, and they think that Amy and Malee are lesbians together or gay together, and they kind of mess with the parents. You could see Amy's really, struggling with some stuff internally and trying to figure out what she needs to do. She likes this girl at high school, and she's trying to find the courage to go up to her and talk to her, make out with her, and do all that fun stuff. Malee, on the other hand, is super outgoing and really a loudmouth, but super smart, like valedictorian. She has her eyes on this guy and, again, trying to figure out how to go about that situation. And in comes the infamous night where they go out and come across a lot of crazy shit in this movie in terms of drugs, streaming porn on their phone that's playing through this Bluetooth speaker in this Uber. Their high school teacher, Jason Sudeikis, which is married to Olivia Wilde, and he plays their high school principal, but he's also like an Uber driver at night. He's like, come on, the teacher's salary, not enough money, which is also true. They don't get paid shit, so he's got an Uber at night, and of course he ends up picking up Amy and Malee and encountering them watching porn and the Bluetooth speaker, and it's really hilarious. Had a lot of great one-liners in this movie. They come across this character named Gigi, played by Lourde, which is a character I've never seen before. She's kind of like an airhead, druggy, but really funny at the same time. She kept showing up at all these random places that Amy and Malee are at. One of my favorite characters was Jared, played by Skyler Gisondo. I don't know how you pronounce that. He was in the new Vacation movie, and he was really hilarious in this movie. He's acts like the rich kid. He has a lot of money. The way he dresses is kind of questionable, but he's really funny, and he has a big heart, we find out throughout the movie, and a really good person, and he was just one of my favorite characters in the movie. The soundtrack to this movie is very phenomenal, a lot of great synthwave and alternative indie music, and the music really elevates this movie, and it really describes what they're going through and these two paths they're going down as these two different characters, leading up to their graduation, and it really did a really good job. I love the music in this movie. It's something I've been jamming since watching the movie, and it really sets the tone of this film. But I think Olivia Wilde just did a great job directing this movie. I'm really excited to see her other films she puts out. She's very talented. She really put together a great coming-of-age story that really is on its own. I really love Kaitlyn playing Amy, and then you have Beanie Feldstein playing Malee. They just had this great fucking chemistry. You could tell that they probably ad-libbed a few scenes just with their chemistry, and you could tell, it looks like they've been friends for 18 years, and they really sold these performances, and they were the absolutely best part of this movie. It was a little questionable at first, the way they're setting up the characters, but the more they set up the story, you can see how the characters really drive this movie, and it's really interesting to see what happens to both of these characters and what happens to them at the end and everything they come across. So I thought they really did an excellent job. Two really great young actresses. Really excited to see what they have in store for the future But Booksmart is a film, if you haven't seen it, you definitely have to check it out. It's a film you have to support. You know, smaller indie flicks like this that have a good story, have good direction, you know, music, cinematography, things like that. You know, Olivia Wilde, all these different elements she threw into the movie, did a really great job doing this for the first time, being a first-time director. There's only a few little things that I'm nitpicky about. There's a few scenes in the movie that there was comedy, there's a few jokes that kind of fell flat that just didn't really need to be there, but that's just me nitpicking a few things. By no means is that giving it a bad score in the movie. Everything else is just really great. It's, you know, coming-of-age story if you guys like this type of filmmaking, or if you're a fan of Olivia Wilde, or just really great storytelling. I think you guys will have an absolute blast with this movie. So overall, I'm going to give Olivia Wilde's directorial debut, Booksmart, a 4 out of 5 teenager hair pieces. So if you guys did see this over the weekend, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. This is Logan Myerz signing out with my group of friends up here, a bunch of 35-year-olds playing teenagers. Until the next movie review. Cheers!